Hello all, how are we? We doing good? I hope we're doing good. Welcome back to Virtually Cracked, the show where I open digital packs. Today, we've got some Triumphant Light packs. We've got another run at the 5 in a row, which I'm honestly kind of looking forward to. I cooked up a bit of a new deck that I kind of want to try. I've had a couple of games with it. Hasn't done particularly well, but I still want to try it. Fion, cool, Magneton, Barboach, and New Cherim. We take New Cherim. It's pretty good. Oh hey, there was a thing for the two forms of Cherim. Perfect. Got there. But yeah, bit of a... I don't know if it's a good deck, but I've enjoyed playing it. It's a Crobat, Arceus, Darkrai kind of a deck, which is maybe taking it in too many directions, but I wanted to try it, so I made it. Yeah, we're gonna try that one today. I know I said I was gonna do the Celebi deck today, but I want to do this one instead. So yeah. Oh, right. Thanks for battles, but I'd already done all the likes for that day, so I didn't get anything. Versus. Let's have a look-see. So yeah, this is my Darkiest deck. I should actually show you what the deck looks like first. So let's have a look here. So, we've got the new Crobat. We've got one Spiritomb, because I only have one Spiritomb. Two Darkrai, two Arceus EX. Chatot is currently, like, the second Spiritomb, but I don't have a better thing to use it with. Like, if I had a second Spiritomb, I would probably be using that, but I haven't got that, so... two Pokemon Communications, just to make the Stage 2 Pokemon easier to do. Pokeball, Professor's Research, one Cyrus, one Giovanni. I am debating taking the Giovanni out and putting in a Dawn. So I think I might try that, because I don't think I've actually used the Giovanni at all in the... Granted, limited number of times I've played it, but I feel like Dawn with the Darkrai, like maybe there's something there. Put an energy on a Darkrai, swap out to a different Darkrai, use Dawn to move an energy to the Darkrai, get 20 extra damage in on a turn. So technically, it's better than the Giovanni, if you don't think about it. Plus, it's useful in other situations. In that it can speed things up by a turn, which is nice. Also makes an early energy on a Golbat not a waste once I swap out. So yeah, I think it's interesting. And I want to see if I can get a good win streak from it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go until we get a win, and then we're going to go until we get a loss. And if we happen to get 5, cool. I'm not expecting it. Going second is not really ideal for the deck. Alright, we start with the Spiritomb out front. Getting to attack first is kind of nice. Yeah. We can run with this. We got Pokeball and Professor's Research, so pretty happy about that. Not so great that... Yeah, going up against the Grass deck is kind of the weakest matchup here. Yeah. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. Okay, and they have the Celebi. They got the wall in the execute, and Okay, Arceus isn't great here. Alright, well I'm drawing more cards, I guess. I should play out the Arceus, I suppose. Given that I have the Cyrus, I should go for the damage on everything. Yeah. Like, the other option is using the Pokemon Communication to swap Arceus for something else, but yeah, dunno. Don't know if that's better or not. Okay, that's what I was worried about. Like, we could just get one hit KO'd here, which is not great. Ideally, I get another hit in, but Show me tails. Tails never fails. Hey. Alright. Okay, we're still taking 60, which is not good. Now the real question is, I don't think I'm do I Cyrus to the Celebi? This feels too early for that. I think I need to Professor's Research here and hope for a Zubat. Okay, that's Crobat, and that's Pokemon Communication. We're gonna send this Chatot away. And we're gonna hope for a Zubat. We got another Darkrai. I think I gotta go for Energy on Arceus. But I think this one might be a losing match. You know what? I'm just gonna send the Darkrai away. Now that I have the Crobat, I need to get the Zubat as soon as possible. Okay, there we go. We have the Zubat. Yeah, we're gonna... Maybe it's better to put the energy on the Crobat there, I don't know. But... we'll at least get some damage on target. It's not much damage, but it is on target. Okay, Mew is interesting. Yep, like Spiritomb just dies here. That is something we just gotta accept. So I kind of got two options here. I either swap into Golbat and hope they don't flip heads next turn, or I'm bringing in the Celebi and hope they don't flip 2 heads next turn. I mean, I guess regardless, they can just switch. But we just kind of have to hope that they don't. Okay. So I'm going to go Evo to Golbat. I think we go for 40 damage here. 40 damage on the Celebi. Like, they can just swap back. But if they do swap back, it's using an energy? I don't know. I'm gonna Cyrus the Celebi. I don't know if that's the right call, but 30 plus 50 next turn does get the KO, which is something. Unless they heal, which they're a grass deck, they're gonna have the good heals. Yeah, they're either going to... Okay, they're gonna swap back so that they only have to win 1 coin flip, which makes sense. Would have been nice, but it makes sense. Alright, don't win the coin flip. Okay, so they had the heal and the swap. Life is pain. So in retrospect, it was better to swap into the Arceus, but hey, they lost the coin flip. We'll take that. Okay. Okay, we have Darkrai. We're gonna Evo to Crobat. We have our free retreat. This is where it would have been good to have a Dawn. Because then I could just get all of the damage I wanted from Arceus. But I think we go for 30 damage just for free. Just because I exist. I can either go for 50 here, or I can retreat to Arceus. Then next turn we get to do pretty big damage. They do already have a point, which isn't great, but yeah. I think that's good. I think the issue with this deck is it has a lot of 3 energy attackers. Okay, more heals for the Executor. They heal out of lethal range here, don't they? Yeah, they do. Alright, so this is the one... They're going to win 2 in a row here. And I'm going to be ripping pepperonis. Yeah, it's 80. Yeah. Alright, second Arceus is kind of nice. We deal 30 here. This is where it would have been good to have Giovanni, but we didn't have Giovanni and we didn't have Dawn, so it's kind of a moot point. Let's see. That does 110, so I can actually deal lethal here. I can deal lethal and hope that they lose all 4 coin flips. That's an option. So we're going to play out second Darkrai. Just for funsies. And deal 130 damage. Which is enough. Just. That extra Crobat damage, that's what it's there for, apparently. Executors. That's the reason. Alright, so now we just need them to lose 3 out of 4 coin flips. Or all 4 if they have a Giovanni. We still have lethal, that's fine. But we need some luck. We've already had a lot of luck on our side. So my guess is that this isn't going to go in our favor. Okay, that's a good start. Ah, there we go. We super lost. Okay. Closer than it looked, like closer than it could have been though. I don't know whether the right call... I don't think I should have used that Cyrus earlier. I think that's probably where I lost. Because they never needed to retreat any other times. So the use of the X speed didn't really help there. Still kind of figuring out when the best time to use Cyrus is. I guess the best time to use Cyrus is when you have the kill on deck. But I'm still learning how to do this properly, so these things take time. Alright. But yeah, if I'd had the Dawn there, Crobat swapping back to Arceus, getting the 3rd energy and being able to attack straight away, that would have been great. They would have had... They would have had to get all 3 flips as heads to win there, which is still possible, but less likely. Granted, that's a situation where I need to have Crobat with an energy on it and a thing that I'm swapping to get extra damage, but it seems to be taking a while to load, which is not great. I think I need to take the Chatot out of the deck. I've never actually used it as something other than a Pokemon communication thing. Alright. I'm going to assume that doesn't count as a win. Never mind, it counts as a win. I'm just that good. Beat him without them even showing up. That's called pity. I'll still thank him. That was a free win right there. Always be thanking the opponent. They don't have a showcase for me to like. Always thank the opponent. There's no reason not to. It takes slightly more time to thank them and then leave, I suppose is the reason not to. But that's such a minor reason. Give them a free shop ticket, it's great. You start doing it for them, they start doing it for other people, everybody wins! Okay, Darkrai Chatot. You know what, this might be the time that we're using the Chatot. Let's give it a try. We have Pokeball Professor's Research, so we've got basically a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Zubat with the Pokeball, and then a much smaller chance of getting the Crobat, but this is a good start. We do still need the Arceus, which is a different issue. Okay, Pokemon Communication, that's good. There's the Zubat, love that for me. Okay, Professor's Research. Zubat bit again, and Crobat. Okay, that's great. Let's put out the Zubat. I'm not going to put out the second one because we do still need the Arceus. We're going to end it there. Now the real question is, do I put the energy on Chatot? I feel like I do. Yep, they're going for the 20. Oh, they probably have the Lucario in hand. Oh man, second Robert? Well, I guess I go Golbat for now. Energy on the Chatot. I can wait a turn to use the communicator, I think. Alright, let's see if we get any heads here. Alright, 0. Alright, we dealt 40. 40 for 1 energy. That's pretty good. Average is generally going to be about 30 damage due to how odds work. So if they don't Evo here, I have the KO with put energy on Darkrai, which is nice. They have conceded. Never mind, Chatot's the best card in the deck. I don't know what to tell you. It's outperformed everything else so far. Granted, I feel like that was kind of a nuts draw. Except for not having the Arceus, that could potentially have caused issues, but... Still, that was a pretty good draw. Like, not having the Arceus still means we can be getting the Darkrai damage, but... If we could get the Darkrai damage and the Crobat damage, that's just bonkers. I think the maximum I can do just for doing absolutely nothing in a turn is 80 damage, 2 Crobats, putting a Dark Energy on Darkrai, and then just, I don't know, hitting them for, well, either 130 with Arceus or 80 with Darkrai. And given that I've been putting energy on Darkrai, did I actually like this showcase? There we go. It was doing something. Given that I'm using the Darkrai to put energy on to get damage, Darkrai is probably the one that I'm using. So, it's nice to have the Arceus as an option if I don't draw the Darkrai, but generally I want the Darkrai for the damage. Especially if I can go... If I don't need to deal the extra damage that turn, energy on Arceus, and then eventually I can swap to Arceus and Dawn up. Okay, we have Darkrai and Zubat. We have Crobat, but no Golbat. I think the best way is to go Zubat first. We're going first, so it does mean we get the early Evo. If I can pull the Golbat, we do get 40 damage turn 1, which is pretty good against a Shaman. Also, this is a grass deck again, heck. Ooh, communication first turn is pretty good. Alright, Spiritomb is probably going to get swapped. Never mind. Deck's perfect. Do I play out the second Darkrai? No, I don't think I do. I think we just end turn there. I will want to communication out the Spiritomb to try and get Arceus, I reckon. Ooh, Steel. Is this a Dialga deck that's had terrible luck? That's unfortunate. Alright. Golbat. Energy. I don't have a reason to do anything else, so... 40 damage go. We're gonna hold off a turn on swapping things, because having an extra card drawn means it's a better chance of swapping to a Pokemon we don't have if I do draw another Pokemon. Okay, now it can retreat for free. The only energy is... Hang on, I can't see what's behind. Okay, it's just Steel Energy. Oh, they're probably not going to enjoy this turn. Okay, they are still not going to enjoy this turn, actually. Yep, we're going to heal up the Shaman. Okay, Chatot. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now I can't swap for a Chatot. Means there's a slightly higher chance that we swap for Arceus. So let's get the Chatot out of here. Because secretly, it was Arceus EX. Oh, love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so we get the Arceus. We get Robert. Robert deals 30. Boom. Darkrai deals 20. And Robert deals an additional 50. That's what I want the deck to do. That's the exact thing the deck was built for. It's beautiful. You can't tell me that wasn't cool. Like that. That was just that was cool. That did seem like a pretty thematic deck they were running with. It had both the Shamans, that was kind of neat. The Steel energy was interesting to me. I feel like it might have been a Dialga deck that just didn't quite get there. Also, next turn I had put energy on Darkrai, retreat to Darkrai, dawn the energy onto the Darkrai for 20 extra damage, and then I hit for 80. I wouldn't have needed it, but that would have been cool. I could have dealt 70 damage before attacking with Darkrai, which would have been enough to take out the Shaman. Man, that would have done a lot of damage. Alright. Yeah, let's go again. God, that was exactly what I wanted the deck to do. I can retire this deck happily now. That was perfect. Only thing that would have made it better was a second Crobat, but that's not going to happen. Okay, we got Zubat, Golbat, which is close to what I want, but not quite there. We at least get the 40 damage turn 2. This might be an uphill battle. We do have the research to hopefully find a Crobat and Arceus. The fact that I need both is a little concerning. This is the Dialga Arceus deck. Okay. Ooh, this is the Dialga Arceus deck. I understand. Quite. Oh, that's... Second Zubat is an interesting get here. I do have the 2 Golbats. Okay, Darkrai, Pokemon Communication. I'm gonna put the energy on the Zubat because I do have the Golbat in hand. I think I use the communication in 2 turns. If I draw an Arceus plus communication... I don't know. Okay, Spiritomb we can swap out. So let's go Golbat. Now they are building up the one in front, which makes sense. I have the Spiritomb I can communication away. So I'm gonna play out the second Zubat. I've also got the Darkrai communication away. Let's get 20 extra on there. And hit for 40. Okay. I mean, if we draw Crobat, we do have the KO. This is probably going on... Ooh, it went on the Dialga. That's kind of good news for me. Okay. So, we are going to communicate away the Spiritomb. Spiritomb, Chatot. Spiritomb, send the Chatot away. Okay, we got the Crobat. We don't have... Okay. So I'm of 2 minds here. I think regardless we Evo this one. We're going to be putting an energy on the Darkrai for that 20 extra damage. I think I need to Evo the one up front to get 50 damage in, because they're not going to be able to KO me this turn. And I get the KO there, which is nice. Let's see, how much can I deal? If I draw Arceus, I am dealing 130 damage this turn, which is not enough. Okay, that's energy on the back. They are going to retreat and deal a bunch of damage. I don't think they've got enough. Come on, Arceus. Yes, okay. So that is what we want to see. Now the question is, how much damage do they have on the field? They have 90 damage with the Arceus. I think... I mean, we're going to be forcing the switch here anyway. Let's retreat out to the Darkrai. Get the 30 damage on there. Get the 80 damage on there. Like, they can't keep the Darkrai out front. They were always going to swap here anyway, but I'm also ahead on points. Yep, there's the leaf. That makes sense. Okay, how much do I deal in a turn? I deal 130. If I draw second Crobat, I win. If I draw Dawn, I win. 130 is not 140. Okay, communication. That gives us a chance. So let's see if I can find second Crobat. That would be just fantastic. Oh! Oh, maximum damage unlocked. Okay. 30. 30. That by itself was enough. They concede. Ah! Maximum damage! I like this deck. I enjoy this deck. This deck is fun. I like this deck. Heck yeah. This deck has no reason doing as well as it is doing right now. If I can get the 5 in a row with this deck, that's going to be so cool. Look at this smile. Look at how happy I am. I've gotten 4 in a row with this deck. This is all because I saw that guy playing Darkrai and Arceus last night. I was like, huh, that sounds fun. I'm gonna try that. But I, you know, played Crobat as well. Cool. So yeah, Zubat out front is actually not terrible. Depends on the start. Like, Zubat out front is terrible against the fighting decks. Because it's actually weak to fighting. For, I guess because that's rock types. Psychic could potentially have also worked, but then you get some weirdness going on there. Okay, Zubat and Arceus and Darkrai and that's a lot of things. But I mean, it's got the cards we want. It just doesn't have all the cards we want. This one needs a bit of luck, I think. Okay, that's a good start. Chatot is a good thing to communication away. But I think we gotta wait until next turn for that. I guess we hope to draw Crobat? We hope to draw either Golbat or Crobat. Hopefully we draw Golbat so that we can Evo without having to worry about it. And then we just get 40 damage in there, which is kind of nice. Okay, they did have a thing. This looks to be a colorless deck. They also got Steel, so colorless Dialga? Okay, 2 Arceus is certainly a thing. Okay, second communication is something. Show me Golbat. That's Spiritomb. No, we're going for it. We gotta at least try. Using up both of these is not great early. We got Crobat. That's not helpful. That Starly probably KOs me if it evos, and I feel like it probably will. Yeah, if I'd gotten the Golbat, I would have put the energy on it, but... no, you know what? Let's have a little faith. Terrible idea, by the way. Should not have done that, but... I would say it's the same amount of damage, but it's not quite, is it? Ah, yep. There's the Evo and the 30 damage, and I'm dead. Cool. I don't think I'm winning this matchup. Not even close. Using them up early and not getting what I needed is just, there's nothing I can really do about that. So yeah, the smarter play there would have been energy on the Darkrai. Watch me draw Golbat. Okay, it's Chatot. Yeah, I mean, at this point we're just kind of waiting for death, I think. I'll play out the Chatot anyway, because I can. I don't have any more communications. I've only got one Zubat that I can play out. Okay, well at least it takes 2 more energy for it to do damage, but man, that's 130, huh? That's several. Cyrus does nothing for me. We're only going to be able to take it down to 90. Cool. Well, 90 next turn, and then down to 10 after that. Oh wait, Brave Bird does deal damage to itself, so... there's that, I guess. And turn there. Yeah, no, they're just going to take out the Darkrai and call it a game, I think. Yeah. No, that one ain't happening. How much damage does it deal to itself? Deals 20? Oof. I mean, that's enough, but yeah. Nah, not finding the Golbat really just kind of did us in there. The fact that we needed it on turn, well, 2. Oh, and they're retreating. Annoyingly, we still don't have the KO. Why did they do that? Are they bad mannersing me? No. They're just doing that for funsies. But why? I mean, that gives me a turn. Why would they do that? They want to guarantee the KO with the Staraptor? I suppose? I mean, I guess I'm gonna go in for damage on the Darkrai. Like... I don't have a reason not to. I'm gonna get hit for 130 damage regardless. You're gonna draw 2 cards. Fascinating. I feel like they've got to have a Cyrus in hand or something. Okay, potion on that is helpful? I don't know what they're doing. They're also not going to deal 130. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. They only need to deal 10 to guarantee the KO on Darkrai. But I also still need to get 2 KOs, which is easier said than done. It went on the Staraptor. Oh. They really needed that help? I mean, like, I guess. Okay, this could get us Zubat? They got a Spiritomb. Damn. Okay. What's the play here? I think the play is we swap out to Chatot. We put an energy on the Darkrai, deal 20 extra damage. Then we Dawn that energy to the Chatot. Not the way I was expecting to use Dawn, but if they want to get the KO here, 40 damage, beautiful. Not bad. Can't potion out a lethal there. If they want to get the KO on the Chatot, like if they have Cyrus, I'm dead. It's just nothing I can really do about that, but if they don't have Cyrus, I can at least try, like, I guess I don't really have a backup play for that, but probably should have played out the Spiritomb to get that extra, well, getting extra 10 damage wouldn't have mattered. I also can't attack with Darkrai this turn, which is something I didn't really take into consideration, but I do have Arceus. I can at least bring out front. So that I can like one chip damage is all I need. Okay, there's Zubat. The other alternative is I bring out the Arceus while I'm not damaged and hope they don't have a second Dawn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if that's better, but it stalls for time. And that might just be what I need. Like, they have to retreat this turn, I get a free KO. And they can't really afford that. I guess at this point I should just... It doesn't really matter if I play out the Spiritomb. So I'm going to play out the Spirit... Save it in case I get a Darkrai. Have I already lost a Darkrai? No. Save it and hope I get a Darkrai. So if they have Dawn or Cyrus, I'm dead. They have a second Starly. Okay, they have Leaf. They still get a KO on Staraptor, but now they have an undamaged Arceus they can swap in that can attack next turn. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, well, let's at least play out the fancy Golbat. Get the free damage. At least get 1 point out of this. But yeah, would have been good if I'd had a second Cyrus, but I only have one. Yeah, I was really just hoping they didn't have the entire combination of things that they had. I also didn't really have a plan on how I was getting Arceus out of there. But I would have been able to deal 50 damage next turn. Alright, no, we're done. Done and dusted. I don't know whether it was better to leave the Staraptor out there, because they could have just swapped out anyway. Yeah, not sure. We came close, though. We came close. I do enjoy that deck. But if I stumble on the Golbat, then it's kind of... There's nothing... If I hadn't stumbled on the Golbat there, I think we were set. Like, I could have KO'd... I don't know if I could have KO'd it before it got damaged, but we would have KO'd it before the Staraptor actually did anything. And I think that would have been good enough. Either way, I think that's been enough time for the next pack to be available. Yep, sure has. So we're going to have a look at our Triumphant Light. After I clear out all of these. Lovely. Let's see what we got in here. SP emblem. More versus battles. More versus battles. I did a little bit off camera. More versus battles. And that one. Nope. Still got to do 5 more. Well, you know what? Tomorrow, if we get 5 in a row, we're golden. I'll hold off on the theme collections until... Ooh. Oh, I'm so close. So close to another 2 packs, but I guess we'll stick with 1. Alright. Well, 1 plus the free booster, which this is the free booster. It has the Leafeon EX in it. If I say it and I'm right, then I sound like a genius. Krogunk. Phanpy. Starly. Yone. T-Tar. Getting a second T-Tar is kind of nice. 4 energy is a lot. 4 energy is a lot. It's not bad. And yeah, let's go another one. Getting rares is always good, because either it's trade fodder for me to pull other rares, or it's a rare I don't have. So, not going to hear me complain about getting a 3-diamond card. Preferably it's a 3-diamond card that I want, but sometimes it's Krogunk, which is not a 3-diamond card, and can never be a 3-diamond card. Oh hey, it's the thing that killed me. That seems to be a theme over these recording sessions. I get the thing that kills me. It's a bold strategy. Larvitar and Pupitar. Alright. Well, that'll go with the Tyranitars. So, I think I needed at least one of those for something. The Staraptor I think I needed for the Arceus Heatran deck. Probably at least. Alright. New cards. Love that. 66 out of like 90 something is pretty good. We're about 2/3 of the way through the set. I think more than that through the base set. So that's kind of nice. Alright. Do we have anything I don't have in here? Or anything like high rarity that I don't have? Okay, we got Unknown. Unknown is an option. A Bomber Snow. Carnivine, okay. Oh, Leafeon. Okay, we're going for this pack. Or this Leafeon, but no, this one also has Vespiquen that I don't have. So, yeah. Unless we see a Venusaur in here somewhere. No. Okay. Leafeon plus Vespiquen pack. Show me potato salad. Bottom right. No hesitation, no Leafeon. Worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I mean, that's what, the 3rd time we've tried? 2nd time we've tried? We've tried for Leafeon a couple of times. We'll get there eventually. Oh, wow. Alright, well, they did their free pull, didn't like Leafeon, and ran away. Alright. Now we have other missions in here. So, theme collections, we had the 2 forms of Cherim, which gets us 1 of the emblem tickets. Perfect. And 12 more Wonder Hourglasses, which is nice. Let's see, I've got the T-Tar and the Crobat. I need everything else. Also, I guess the event cards don't count for this Raichu. Fair. Fair. Alright. Well, what am I missing from Barry? Oh, Barry. That makes sense. Still need a 3rd Marill. Yeah, alright. I'm just missing the Rotom, I'm just missing the Magnezone, missing Carnivine and Whiscash, somehow. Bomber Snow and Noctowl. You know, we're actually doing pretty well. The Link abilities is going to be the hard one. But not bad. Not bad. Either way, that is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'll be back tomorrow with another attempt at the 5 in a row. Gonna try the Celebi deck this time, but I do quite like that deck. When it works, it really works. Like, yeah, that's That's some good stuff. Some good stuff. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will see you guys tomorrow for more packs. Bye-bye!